So, past me thought that Dongyin was stressful and confusing? No, 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 no. This tribe, New Nangan, is stressful and confusing. This is the epitome of stressful and confusing. After losing only 1 out of 7 challenges, my tribe is still in the minority over here. So yeah, that's new for me. My last season, the first time a vote went wrong for me, it was me going, so I've never been in the minority before. Gosh, which is such a stupid thing to complain about. It's just, it's scary, that's all. Like, I actually think I'm going to have health ramifications from how much I'm freaking out right now, but that's up to me, and this is a new opportunity, and thankfully, the people that I'm swapped with, I think I can kind of trust. I was in at least 1 or 2 alliances with all of them. And I do have the idol. I forgot to mention that. Dom got the clue when he went to exile. He couldn't figure it out. He came back, he sent it to me and Jen, which was great. I managed to convince Jen to send me to exile. I spent a little while planting the seed that I'm shit at asteroids, which is a true fact, so that I would be selected to go to exile and set out of the challenge. So I went to exile, and I had the answers for the idol ready, and I was all psyched up, and then I was there with Lockie, and we each got to pick it and earn, and I picked the one without the clue, and I thought that Jay and Jake weren't going to let me get the idol without the freaking clue, but they did, so I think I set a new record for, like, getting the idol in, like, 0.4 seconds of arriving on exile. But yeah, I have it now, which I should be happy about, but particularly back over on Dongyan, I was really scared about, like, people targeting me because I'm a returning player still, because I still have that paranoia, even though, like, I did so shit on my first season. I don't think anyone's really worried about me being a good player right now. But yeah, I just didn't like that I had it, and so I was going to give it to Dom or to Jen because they were the ones who got the clues or, like, won the rewards to get us to be able to go to exile to get the clues in the idol. But then Daniel talked to me and Jen about how he didn't trust Dom because he thought he had the idol, because Dom apparently said something to Cody that hinted that he would have the idol, even though Dom didn't have the idol. I had it, so I had to go on call with Daniel and try to, like, seem adequately suspicious of Dom having the idol and lying to us without Daniel wanting to vote out Dom instead of Sean, who hadn't been around for a week. But yeah, now I'm on Nangan. Now I'm gonna Google the pronunciation of that soon. And it's a 5-4 split. So 4 ex-Dongyan, and there's 5 of them. But in speaking with Maria a little bit, like, as soon as we swapped, I was out, so I didn't see these messages, but she said, like, we have to be 10,000% real with each other, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fucking jump on this, anything to save my own ass. And kind of in talking with her, I got the feeling that she didn't trust Grace, and then Cody proceeded to lodge himself up Grace's ass for strategic purposes, which was fantastic because Grace told us that Maria was on the outs in her alliance, but also that the 5 of them were going to vote together. So she told Cody that. Cody told me and the rest of the Dongyans. So I kind of, I told Maria that. I just phrased it differently. I said that Grace told Cody that Maria was on the outs, but that Grace could still dictate her vote anyway, which is essentially what she said. I'm just kind of making the wording a little worse in an attempt to kind of, where there's a crack, just kind of run at that weak point in those 5, in the hopes that Maria would be willing to work with us to get Grace out. The trouble with that is not framing it in a way that Maria sees herself as flipping to us for, which is why we really made an effort to try and not come off as a 4 as much as we could. So even just like watching our pronouns, don't say us, and you know, me and Candace banded together and approached Maria as a duo, and then Cody was working on Grace and Dom was talking with Shimon. So yeah, we managed to me and Candace managed to kind of get Maria on board, and she said, yeah, like, this is my first alliance, I'm so excited, and we're like, oh, yay, Maria, and she's saying, you know, that she likes us more than her other tribe, and from what I know of Maria, she plays the game quite personally, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, she will play the game with people that she likes, and she wants to see the people that she likes prosper. So unless Maria was sent to be like the mole and say that she was on the bottom and have everyone think that that she's on the bottom so that they can try and get information out of us about idols or where our votes are going, or if we might suddenly be getting confident because we think we have someone's vote. If that's not the case and Maria is with us, then hypothetically we should be okay. And so that was the state of affairs this morning. But a hell of a lot has happened today. We had the individual immunity challenge, and the first time in I don't know how fucking long, I didn't check to make sure that my post had posted my score because it was busy at work, and I usually always sneak out the back to go check. Anyway, I should stop being bitter over this. I would have won, but then had Shimon's queue not fucked up, he would have won. Because he had a higher score than me in turn. But I mean, Cody won immunity, which is great because like, I'm perfectly willing to play the idol this time if we don't think we have Maria, or if we think something's going awry. I'm perfectly happy to use the idol right now because I had to tell everyone that I had the idol because we need to get someone, because we need to get numbers, which they didn't seem to be too pissed about, but they could very well be distrustful of me now. I don't know. So, yeah, today we were talking a little bit with Maria, and she said that she thought that she could, like, we asked her if there was anyone that she also wanted to work with, and she said that she trusts Shimon, and she thinks that Shimon sees the light and isn't stuck up Grace's ass, and can that be the episode title? Stuck up Grace's ass? So she thought that she could get Shimon to flip, and Dom had been talking with Shimon and thought that he could get Shimon to flip, so I was just kind of nervous because we don't need Shimon to have the numbers. Theoretically, if we have the 4 Dongyans and Maria, that's majority and we're all good, but I just want to make sure that Maria feels comfortable and make her feel like she's not just flipping, and like it's not going to hurt her gameplay or change the perception of that people have about too much. So I was nervous about it, but we really just needed to do what Maria wanted, so Maria approached Shimon about it. Shimon is not on board to take out Grace or Samuel, who would be our other choice. Like, he told us that Cody had told Grace, all this hearsay, oh my god. He told us that Cody had told Grace that we had a chat of ex-Dongyan people and were talking in it about who to flip, who to try get out, which A, is true, and B, I would think would be assumed. Even, you know, in a swap situation, even if you're not planning on sticking with these people, that's just a charade you keep up, because, like, even if no one believes in it, it's just one of those little lies you tell. Like, you don't talk about gameplay, you don't say that you want to win because you pretend that, oh, what's an alliance? Or, you know, of course I'm sticking with these people. So the fact that Shimon said that either means that it could be a range of different things. Cody could be actually wanting to work with Grace, could be flipping on us, could be doubting that we can get Maria, or just not feel safe with us. I don't know why he wouldn't feel safe with us. He was in a really good spot back on Dongyan. Maybe he doesn't trust Dom because Daniel didn't trust Dom. Or Shimon could just be spouting shit. The thing is, both Shimon and Cody are being really fucking shady. Cody said to me, like, oh my god, what is Shimon saying about me? And I said, you know, he said that we had this chat and we were talking about who we could get to flip, and he was like, I definitely didn't say that, and then he changed to, oh, well, maybe I might have said something and I couldn't remember, and I was like, yeah, that could be a possibility, like, you could have said something and maybe Grace is twisting your words, and he was like, yes, that's it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, it could also be that, Shimon is just making this shit up. He's like, yeah, that's it. Like, it really does just seem like he's trying to get me to say it first and have me think that this is my idea. Can you tell I'm overthinking things? Or maybe I'm not. Maybe the only person who's going to vote with me is Dom. Maybe the only person who's going to vote with me is Candace. Maybe I'm going to vote by myself. I'm so freaked out at this stage that at this moment in time, there is no question. I'm playing the Idol tomorrow and I'm playing it for myself. Can't play it on Cody. They think Dom like, everyone's convinced that Dom's had it, or that Dom has it, or at least that's what they're trying to make me think. So, if they do think that Dom has the Idol, then they probably won't vote for him, or maybe they will because they want to get it out, but surely Dom would play it this round if he does think that we're in the minority. So yeah, I probably wouldn't play it on Dom, and then Grace told Cody that they were going to vote Candace, and then Shimon said they hadn't made up their mind because they didn't know who had immunity. It's, I would just feel like a fucking idiot if I got greedy and didn't play the Idol, or if I got too generous and played it on someone else. I think honestly at this stage, things are indefinite right now. It's a Schrodinger's cat outcome. I am both fine and fucked at the same time. And next round, I'm going to be one or the other, but I'm going to know. So I just need to get to that next round, even if I know that I'm in the shit. I just need to get there because I can probably, maybe I can angle something else, or maybe I'm not even going to beat 14th place. I don't know right now. I'm going to cry if I don't make merch. So yeah, if I don't play the Idol tomorrow, it's because someone's like misted me out of it. And there's actually a high chance that it could be me. I could seriously talk myself out of playing the Idol on myself and I could go home tomorrow. I don't know. It's awful exciting, isn't it?